Hello everybody, today it's dull, it's been raining all day. I went to the shopping centre this morning. I don't enjoy shopping centres, but I needed to pick up a couple of bits that I couldn't get elsewhere. So this afternoon I decided I would make a syllabub for dessert. Dan's home early, is having an early tea, and I thought a little syllabub for afters would be quite a pleasant experience. I'm going to be making everlasting syllabub. This is from the Dinner with Mr Darcy 19th century recipes, as described somewhat by Jane Austen and inspired by some of the cookery writers of the Regency and Georgian period. The ingredients are for a number of people. Sadly, the recipes don't give you any idea as to how many they're likely to feed. I am going to adapt this recipe somewhat because there's only two of us and I don't want to use icing sugar. I'm using a dash of sherry as per the recipe. The recipe calls for 150 ml of medium sherry or medium sweet white wine and 560 ml of thick cream. So I'm presuming this would feed between 6 and 8 people. I have got most of a carton of full fat cream from Plurendon Farm in Kent. It's bova free, in other words. It's double cream. I'm going to whip that up, and then I'm going to add a squeeze of an orange. It says juice of 1 orange, but I think a good squeeze will suffice, and a bit of lemon zest. Normally it would be 1 lemon, and it says 1 teaspoon of natural orange flower water without alcohol. I don't have orange flower water, however I have rosewater, and I think that will go just fine. In place of the icing sugar, I'm going to use a drizzle of honey. This is Derbyshire honey, which I bought on a recent trip to Derby, and I bought it from a specialist shop, so I'm going to use a bit of that. So let's get started. I've put a couple of dessert spoons of extra dry sherry into a bowl. I'm also just going to add a tot of rose water. That's nowhere near a teaspoon, probably about a third of. Here's the honey. I'm going to add a good dessert spoon of honey. Next, I'm going to add a good squeeze of this large satsuma. The rest of the satsuma I think I will use to decorate the syllabub, and I'll eat this in a little while. Then let's add a little grated lemon zest. Not reasonably lemony. This is very St Clement's. It smells gorgeous. And here I've stirred everything round in the bowl. It smells really aromatic. That's gorgeous. I'll set that aside. I'm going to allow that to infuse for a little while, but in the meantime I'll read what it says from the book. In Leslie Castle, the food-obsessed Charlotte Luttrell says, "My sister came running to me in the storeroom with her face as white as a whipped syllabub. Hannah Glasse's version is whipped too. but the earliest versions were made in the dairy by squirting the milk directly from the cow into a bowl of cider or ale. That sounds rather interesting. I'm a bit accident prone. I'm not sure how much of the cow's milk would actually end up where it was supposed to end up. Hannah Glasse, The Art of Cookery Made Plain and Easy, 1747. So Syllabub is a Georgian recipe. She says take 5 half pints of thick cream, half a pint of sap, the juice of 2 Seville oranges or lemons, grate in just the yellow rind of 3 lemons, and a pound of double refined sugar, well beat and sifted. Mix all together with a spoonful of orange flower water. Beat it well together with a whisk half an hour. Then with a spoon fill your glasses. Anyway, that's how it would have looked back in the day. Mine may not look quite so elegant. I may in fact do a blog about this on my WordPress site. I'll see what I can do. Here is the cream. It was a 250ml carton. There's not 250ml left though. What I'm going to do is add a bit of raw Skyr-type yoghurt as well. It makes it a little healthier too. So I'll whip this until it's nice and peaky. I don't want it too stiff, and then I'll add the yoghurt to the bowl and then give it a good stir. There we go, that's beautiful. I'm going to carry on using dessert spoons. I'm going to put about 3 or maybe 4 dessert spoons of this raw Skyr-type yoghurt. It's 0.5% fat, 6 grams protein. I think 3 will be more than enough. And then I'm going to stir the yoghurt through very carefully until it's all combined. That's how it looks. And then I'm going to add the marinated ingredients. If you could hear a cat talking in the background, that was Merlin. Oh gosh, it smells potent. Give everything a really good stir through. Oh wow, let me just taste to see what it's like. That doesn't need any more honey in or anything. That's perfect. Neither of us like very sweet dessert. I'm going to put this into 2 glasses now and refrigerate it. And then before serving, I'll add a few of the satsuma segments on the top just to decorate it. I'll divide the syllabub equally between these 2 lovely vintage glasses. These glasses were my mum's. I had a set of 6, but unfortunately I broke one of them, so we now have only 5. She had them for years. They're probably 1950s, 1960s. They're lovely, aren't they? And the Syllabub looks so good in these glasses. I use these glasses for jelly as well, or individual trifles. They're just perfect. Chocolate mousse as well. And the last pour down, he's not at home to lick out the bowl. But that's just about it. I've actually changed my mind. I'm going to decorate the Syllabub with a bit of finely sliced lemon zest. And there we go. Don't they look lovely? They're going in the fridge now to chill. There you go, darling. You try that.
Let's give this a go. It's gorgeous.
Do you like that, darling?
Nice and light.
Is it sweet enough for you?
Yes, it's just right. Not too sweet, not too tart.
That's based on a recipe from the 1740s in Georgian England. Well, I hope you liked this recipe. Please like, share, comment and subscribe if you haven't already done so, because it helps the algorithm. And I'll see you again soon for another one. Until then, bye for now.